go. Now who's ready for a safari today?
Me.
Good, two people. So, friends, Jumbo, my name is Casey. I will be taking you on your safari. Just a few really quick things before we start. You may take as many pictures as you want. Now leave those hands inside your trunk because if we drop anything, I'm not allowed to stop to retrieve it. I will call the warden, but I cannot promise it will be in the same condition as you left it.
Smile, Jacob.
And no standing, my friends. It is a very bumpy road. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Here's the animal spotting.
Do I have any first time safariers with me? Welcome, oh so many, and welcome back to everyone else. Now we are going to start off by entering the Little Ituri Forest.
What is it called again? Alpaca? Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, Jacob, get ready. Keep it in the here so if you drop it.
Okay, friends, in a second, you're going to see behind that tree stump way over there, it's the okapi. Now, the okapi couldn't really decide what it wanted to be, so it went with the legs of a zebra, body of a horse, and head of a giraffe. Do we know what the okapi is related to?
See them all the way down
Yeah.
It's actually the giraffe. Yes, so they have the same skull structure as well as the same amount of vertebrae. Now, they are the only living relative of the giraffe. Friends, if you ever see an animal out here before me, please point it out. I really do love to talk about them.
Yeah, he was a little bit too far away, huh?
Sure, his phone stays in the thing.
Here. You want to sit in the middle?
Come on, Rhino. We want to see you.
Friends, look to your right-hand side, that rusty-colored animal over here. These are the bongos.
Look,
Now, it's pretty amazing we're able to see these guys because they are known as the ghosts of the forest. They are hardly ever seen out here because they're always hidden behind the trees. Now, you may notice those big horns that are angled backwards. That's to help them run through the forest and not get caught on any of the brush. Now, you see those big stripes going down the side of their body? Oh, hello, friend. Those big stripes, those are to help them blend in with the trees out here. It's like he knew I was talking about him.
Look. Oh, look. There's a bunch of them. Honey, don't video. You'll kill your battery. Just take pictures.
I'm making
Look to your
a video.
left-hand side, friends. On the hill, you're going to see a tan animal. That is the greater kudu.
There he is, right there. It looks like
Now, it looks like a female because she has no horns. And those guys stand about 55 inches tall and weigh 750 pounds.
Wow.
Besides, this phone is at 71%.
Okay, all right. I just want you to be able to have lots of fun with it.
It does look like we are entering the Salphy River Valley. Do I have any hippopotamus lovers with me?
Oh, you like hippos?
Yes.
So my friends, look for any bubbling on top of the water. That most definitely means there
Look
is
on
a
my
hippo
side,
right
Jake.
underneath.
Look on my side.
But I want you to look to your right. You're going to see the head and a little bit of the body sticking out of the water there.
Watch here. You gotta look close.
Now, the hippo is one of the most dangerous animals out here
there
in
it is.
Africa.
See him in the water?
A
Yeah.
full-grown adult weighs about 5,500 pounds.
Five-
Or a baby is
5,500.
going to start off at around 85. Ooh, nice.
There's some bubbles. I wonder if there's one there.
Yeah.
Now, the
keep looking
hippos
for
do not
bubbles.
swim. They sink to the bottom of the river and either walk or run across it. Oh my gosh, friends, look to your left-hand side. You're going to see two of them out there.
Oh, look, Jake.
Now, a group of hippos is called a bloat. And these guys can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time. Now, when they sleep, their bodies will automatically float to the top of the water to get that air for them. These big white birds you see out here, these are the pink-backed pelicans. Now, they get their name because of the color that their feathers turn during mating season. And they also have about a 9-foot wingspan.
Wow, 9 feet, Jake.
All right, my friends, we are entering a very dangerous area. That's because it's home of the Nile crocodile. Now, these guys will be anywhere from 16 to 20 feet long and weigh up to 500 pounds. If you ever see one with its mouth open, that's not because it's going to eat. That is how they cool down their bodies. They will, however, eat almost anything that crosses their path, including a baby hippo, a bongo, deer, and even other crocodiles, my friends. But they can run 10 miles an hour. We can only do 8, so let's get out of here.
They can run 10 miles an hour.
It's kind of fast.
That's
That's about as fast as our golf cart thing goes.
yeah, that'd be a scary chase, wouldn't it? They probably can't run that for very long.
That's a bumpy ride.
Hopefully we get to see a zebra or a lion. That would be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Like to your right-hand side, my friends, you're going to see the baobab tree, also known as the upside-down tree. But those are not the roots at the top. Those are the branches. Now, this guy will be leafless for about 9 months out of the year. That's because their trunks hold a lot of water in it. And in order to keep that water, they do not grow their leaves. Now, they can also live to be about 2,000 years old. It does look like we have found the savannah. This is one of the most beautiful views you will see out here. Any guesses as to who we may find here? Giraffes, cheetahs, lions. Awesome, my friends. Hopefully we'll see
Lions,
all of
your
them out here.
favorite.
I know.
You got to get a pic here.
Now you will notice that there are a lot less trees here versus the
Lions are
environment we were
Nick's
just in.
favorite.
Now that is because the elephants act as a bulldozer, knocking down these big trees, eating the branches, the bark, the leaves. They will pretty much consume that entire tree. Now the antelope act as our own lawnmowers, chopping down the grass to the very bottom.
Is over there anything?
Not yet.
Rock bass.
Friends, right in front of us up here, you are going to see the white-bearded wildebeest.
Oh, there's the wildebeest, Jacob.
Now these guys will travel in herds of about 1.5 million and go anywhere from 500 to 1,000 miles a year across the savannah. Now it's pretty interesting. When they sleep, they will lay down facing different directions. That way if a predator comes by, they can get up and run and not have to worry about bumping into one another. On your left, you're also going to see a baby giraffe. Now they are born about 6 feet tall, and within 45 minutes to an hour, they do know how to walk. Now this other little animal here that looks like a baby deer, this is the springbok, my favorite animal. Now they are the third fastest land animal in the world, reaching speeds of 60 miles an hour. Now when they run, they can leap about 13 feet in front of them.
Oh, look, Jacob.
Here's another giraffe on the left-hand side, my friends. They are the tallest land animals in the world, reaching heights of 20 feet. These do look like the Maasai giraffe because they have a very dark, jagged pattern to their bodies.
What do you think? Oh, look.
The giraffe will only sleep for about 30 minutes of the day, and they will do this in 5-minute intervals throughout the day. Almost always standing up. Lying down just makes them a little bit too vulnerable. Now, if you ever do see one laying down out here, that just means they're very trusting of the environment that they're in.
Jacob, come over on my side. You're getting ready to see something pretty cool.
I think there's one on both sides.
Oh, yeah, there is one on both sides.
One on both sides, but look at the one
Oh,
on this
Jacob,
side.
go on your side.
Oh, coming up here, friends, is the Ankole cattle with their massive horns. Now, these horns are very, very light. That is because they're hollow on the inside.
Look at the horn.
Now, blood will flow up and down these massive horns to help thermo-regulate their body temperatures.
What's up, Bob?
Picture quick.
Oh my gosh.
Now, these guys are also known as a sign of wealth. So the more Ankole cattle you have, the wealthier you are. There'll be another one coming up on our right-hand side here, my friends. They are mainly a plain brown color, but every now and then you will get the spotting across their bodies, just like this guy here. Hello, my friend.
I couldn't get him. You
No, that white spider one. I could. What?
It does look like we are coming up to Monkey Point. But friends, keep your eyes out for any elephants. I do see one right in front of us though, so let's try to get a better look.
Oh, there he is over here. On the right.
There he is, my friends. Now I do say that is a male because he's all by himself.
He's waiting.
A male elephant will leave their families when they're around 12 or 13 to 14 years old. Now they will go off on their own. Every now and then they will meet another male, maybe form their own little herd. And the road we're supposed to take to see him is actually closed. So we're going to take our little detour to the left here. But friends, look at him over there.
Look, Jacob, look.
You see how he's flapping those massive ears? And that's to help cool their bodies down. And when they do this, it will reduce their body temperature by about 15 degrees. That does look like a younger male. Now they will grow to be about 12 to 13,000 pounds and consume about 300 pounds of food a day. Now hopefully we can make it over this bridge. It has had some construction to it. Maybe it's a little better than last time. And it doesn't look like it. I don't know if they fixed it with duct tape, but it looks like pieces are still missing. And it's very creaky, so I'm going to take it pretty slow here, my friend. Oh, friends, help me out. Leave your right hand side for me, please. Leave your right. Oh my gosh. If anyone asks, it was my friends up front decided to go that way. Now, let's get out of here, my friends.
Jacob's like, I'm gonna die.
I was watching him.
That was fun.
Jacob's like, it's fun, but it ain't real.
If you look on your left and your right hand side here in this red clay, you will see the elephant tusk marks. Now those guys love to rub their tusks in the red clay to get out any minerals they do not get in their everyday diets.
I hope you get to see a lion because you'll be amazed. This is your dream come true, buddy. Here's another bow.
You can see another baobab tree coming up on our right. This one actually has the elephant tusk marks in it.
Look here, Jacob, right here. See
Now the elephants
tusk marks?
love to dig their tusks into that tree to get out as much water as they can on those hot savanna days.
We're going through water, Jake.
That tree fell down.
Oh, it looks like we found the greater flamingo, my friends. Now these guys are the largest of all the flamingos, as well as the lightest shade of pink. Do you guys see the little gray puffballs? There's about 4 of them right now. Those are babies, or I can actually see 5. And yes, they are gray when they're born. It takes them about 2 years to get to this beautiful pink. Now they're pink because of all that brine shrimp that they eat that has the carotene in it. Some of those flamingos are still lying down on their nests right now. They have about a 28 to 30 day incubation period.
Yes.
Now it does look like the warden was recently here collecting those elephant tusks from the poachers. Now sadly, the poachers will kill a whole elephant just for their tusks to sell on the black market. And it's about 96 elephants that are poached a day. Now we do have a few zebras over here. Now these guys are pretty interesting. Their stripes are as unique as our fingerprints. No 2 zebras have the same striping on them. Now, any guesses as to whether these zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes? These ones are actually black with white, and you can tell by the color of their noses. Friends, you can see 3 animals on your right-hand side over there. Those are the water buck.
Oh, the rhinoceros.
Look at the rhinoceros.
Yep, we'll see the rhinos in a minute.
No.
No, those are the white rhinos all the way back there.
Yeah.
Now those 3 water buck, they're always near a great big body of water. That's because they need to drink a lot in the day to keep them going. They also have a very greasy coat that has a pretty bad smell to it. Now that's to help deter any animals from coming after them.
Well, they made it a horrible job.
Now keep your eyes out for any cheetahs. They have been known to hang around over here.
That detour was a fun.
I do see one. It's going to be hard, but it's all the way back there by those bushes, kind of behind that log on the ground. Now they are the fastest land animal in the world,
What is it?
reaching speeds of 65 miles an hour.
Cheetah, Jake?
Now they can get this speed in 3 seconds, but only maintain it for a couple hundred yards.
One back there.
Does anyone know the Swahili word for lion? It is Simba. Now let's see if we can find Simba out here.
Here's lions, Jake. Get ready. There's a bunny. That's what's good. No.
They might be trying to get some shade.
You know they shoot air out of those bars so they have to stay cool. Oh, do they? How cool.
Now the lion will rest for about 20 hours of the day. And it is the female lion who does a majority of the hunting, while the male stays back to protect the pride. Now a lion's roar can be heard about 5 miles away.
I didn't even know this stuff.
Yeah.
Learning a lot of new stuff.
Oh, here's a warthog, friends. You can actually see 2 of them out here. Now these big burrows in the ground are from the warthogs. They will create them with their razor-sharp tusks as well as their hooves.
Pumbaa.
And Pumbaa, my friends, does mean foolish. Now these guys are surprisingly fast. They can run about 35 miles an hour. There's some more of the water bucks on our right-hand side.
Here's the water bucks, Jake.
Can you see that? The cameraman.
Are you the cameraman?
Yeah, making the whole video. I'm gonna post it. It's gonna teach a lot of people a lot about these animals.
So we passed the lion up, right? And we didn't see him. I don't think
They were following on the rock.
Yeah.
We have entered the Magadi Glens now. And friends, on your right-hand side, I do see 2 scimitar horned orcs. Now these guys can go about 9 months without drinking any water. Right now they do have a white coat to their bodies. That's to help reflect that hot summer sun. While in the winter they're going to have a dark tan to them, kind of that color around their necks. Now that's going to be to help absorb all that heat.
Yeah.
Sadly, they are extinct in the wild, and the only places that you can find them are on reserves like this one.
Maybe too much hunting.
Well, recently we have learned a pretty cool fact, and that is that elephants are terrified of little bees. Now farmers are using this information to help protect their crops from the elephants by creating a fence of beehives. That way if the elephant comes by, knocks one of the hives over, the bees will come out and scare them away. And this is a bonus for the farmer because not only do they get to harvest their crops, but they also get to harvest that honey.
Look, we're going through water, Jake. Look.
Going
If I
through
have
water.
any wilderness explorers with me, you are riding Simba 1.
Oh, yeah, you guys can put that in your bucket.
Number 1. Well, I've done this for 20 minutes.
Before I let you go here at the warden's post, we do not like to say goodbye in Harambe. They are far too sad and far too final. So instead we say Kwaherini, which means go well. So Kwaherini, my new friends, and have a very wild rest of your day here in Harambe.